Welcome everyone to Friday Nights Live. My name is Lava and I'm here to talk to you about an up-and-coming brand called Zenni. What some of you may not know is that your phones, TVs, and your monitors emit this blue light that basically damages your eye. And damaging your eye when it comes to gaming is not an option we can settle for. And what's even cooler about this brand is that it's one of the very few brands that you can go on its website on zennioptical.com and you can try it before you buy it. Now you're probably thinking, how's that possible? Well, it offers this state-of-the-art technology that basically puts you in like this, I guess, augmented reality, and you can see yourself kind of like in a 180 of how you look with the glasses. I appreciate your time. Now let's get back to the show. Welcome everyone to Friday Nights Live. I'll be your host, PK Lava, and today we have another content creator, PK Forsythe. Now, before I get into his content creating career, I want to remind you guys that Zenni is having a huge promotion on their website. You go to zennioptical.com. They have different frames, protects you from the Blu-ray lights from your monitors. So if you play more than 2 hours, 3 hours, which is most of us watching this, I highly recommend you protect your eyes. It's kind of like sunscreen, but for monitors. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you guys our special guest, PK Forsythe. How you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing, Lava?
I'm doing great, and thanks for taking the time to be on the show.
Yeah, thank you for actually having me in here. It's a pleasure, and I'm very excited to be here.
So, Forsythe, we're going to start with some very simple questions, and then we're going to escalate to some gaming questions, maybe, your favorite show and things like that. And then eventually we're going to play a game. Also, everyone in the chat, we tend to do some giveaways, answer questions. So stay tuned, and you guys can ask live questions to Forsythe as well. So Forsythe, let's get into it. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Raven Mendreza. I'm from Alberta, Canada, and I am 23 years old.
Canada. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
Valerie Silver, I'm sure you know who she is. She's also from
Mm-hmm.
Canada.
Yeah. She actually went to the city near me.
Uh-huh.
Um, I think a couple weeks before I got into PK, which was pretty cool, and she actually knows my the city where I'm from. So I was like, well, that's pretty crazy.
I've personally never been to Canada. I really want to go to Toronto. I think that's where Drake's
Mm,
from, right? It's like
yeah, yeah.
it's like the Miami of Canada. I'm from Miami, Florida, so
Mm,
I get how that city vibe is. But again, let's stick to you. So you said you're 22 years old, right?
mhm, mhm,
From Canada.
mhm.
What brought you into PK? How did you end up being part of this fascinating organization?
I actually have a friend who's already in PK.
Okay,
His name is Knights Cloudy. I don't know if you've met him
of course.
before,
Yeah, well, I
but
know everyone for the most part.
yeah, yeah. He was actually the one who kept telling me to join PK when he first got in, and we've been friends for I'd say about 3 years now, and we've been we've kind of been like homeboys. So it's kind of like wherever one of us go, we kind of tend to follow. We just kind of have that friendship, and yeah, I was very excited to actually get into PK, and yeah,
Well,
it's amazing.
the fact that you're in Pittsburgh Knights, by the way, it means that your content must be good. Like we don't just accept, average folks. And you showed me an insane clip, which we're gonna play later on today. And I
Mhm,
gotta say, I give respect to what you do and the gaming mobile scene. I know some of you guys get some hate for being mobile. We'll talk about that later
yeah,
as well. But again, we're gonna
mhm,
stay focused on you. Forsythe, tell us, how
mhm.
did you come up with that name? Or do you see? I think Forsythe means like see the future or something, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, just like one day I was so bored and I was watching this TV show called Riverdale. I don't know if you watch it yourself.
Yeah, the one
Yeah, I
with
was.
the Sprouse twins or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and so I was watching Riverdale, and there was this revelation about Jughead's um grandfather,
Mm-hmm.
and when they were talking about his name, it was like the name Forsyth, just once they said it, I was like, whoa,
Hmm.
that name is so cool, and I want it. And so I've never looked back after that. Absolutely love the name.
Fun fact: I'm not sure if you heard of the metal band Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I have actually,
Well,
yeah.
fun fact: they got their name because at the ending of Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack
Mm,
Sparrow at the ending of the movie, he's like, "Bring me that horizon." and the band members were so
Mm.
like, wow, that's so cool, I want it. You kind of did the same
Yeah.
thing. You heard it, you're like, that's mine.
Basically.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Basically.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. And another fun fact, I'm not sure if you know, but that the Sprouse, I'm not sure if it's the River Jughead, but one of the
Mhm.
brothers actually plays Smash Bros and commentates. I'm not sure if you know that, and actually has a Twitch channel. Yeah,
Wait, really?
yeah, yeah, really.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of
That
crazy.
yeah, that is pretty cool. What the?
Just like the movie
Oh,
Dune. I'm not sure if you know, but the new movie that came out, Dune, the
mhm,
lead role that he has
mhm.
a Twitter, dude. He plays like Fortnite, Valorant.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It is pretty crazy. But anyways, we're gonna stick to the plan here. We're gonna stick to you. It's not about them. It's about you. Forsythe, let's get into your content creating career. You're a
Mhm.
content creator in Pittsburgh Knights, and you gotta understand like there's a big line of people trying to join the Pittsburgh Knights as a content creator. We
Yeah,
take care of our own, and I do mean like I'm not. It looks like you got the mic. You got the mic, right? They gave you the
yeah,
mic. Okay.
yeah. They got me the mic, got me the headset, and oof,
So
they
what
really do be spoiling.
they do spoil us.
Hmm.
What makes you so much more different from any PUBG mobile content creator?
I think it's the hmm.
It's a good question, right?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Um,
If you need
hmm.
some time, it's okay. I'm just gonna assume you have some
Yeah.
form of consistency, right? When did you start content creating?
I started actually last year of May, and
Oh, so you're relatively new.
yeah, I'm quite new. And I don't know. I just feel like my gameplay is really good,
Hmm.
and everyone always say that I have like I have like such like a good like stream personality, and like I'm consistent. Like when people watch my gameplay, they're always like, "Wow, like you should play comp, right?"
Right.
But that's already like after me having that comp experience for like 2 years before I even started like doing content creating, and
Of
I
course.
I could say that like I have a lot of game knowledge, and it always attracts like newer people that is relatively new to the game, but also like people who plays comp comes to stream and then see me like play good, and they're like, okay, not only does he have like good gameplay, he's also like really fun. So
Okay, and you kind
yeah.
of answered the question there. That's what makes you special. You're consistent.
I
You have great
Yeah.
gameplay, and yeah, and sometimes that's all you need. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and check out a clip from PK Forsythe. It's a little blurry. Excuse the Twitter. Twitter always brings down the resolution. I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip. It's a little quick, so I'm gonna play it twice, and then we're gonna come back to Forsythe and get a little bit of his perspective on it. Here's a clip.
I think he's on the ridge. He's on the ridge
Watch
right here.
out! Okay,
And we're gonna play it one more time.
I think he's on the ridge. He's on the
watch
ridge right here.
out! Okay,
Now, if you had a hard time seeing that clip, it's because he basically I still don't really see the person, and somehow he's killing someone. I can see why his name is Forsythe. He's saying something we don't. And tell us a little bit about that clip, Forsythe.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this was endgame, and there was a lot of people like near us, and we were just all shooting at everyone, and at this point I couldn't see anyone. One of my teammates just marked, and so I looked at that general direction, and if you actually look closely to the clip again, you could see that my crosshair was on a tree branch, and there was nobody in there. It probably wasn't the case for my teammate since he was on a different angle. But on my perspective, there was nothing. All I see is like a tree branch, and when I shot at it, I took a random shot, and it gave me a headshot.
It was like almost
And I
instinct,
just
right? Like you're just like,
yeah, yeah, literally instinct. And I just remember gasping, and I was extremely hyped up. I was like, "There's no way I hit that shot."
with a clip that good, did any accounts maybe retweet it or repost it? Maybe like the official page or something?
Yeah, I have a friend who's a YouTuber who's relatively big. even she was extremely impressed about the clip, and also PUBG Mobile themselves retweeted that tweet. That's I
Wow.
guess that's how impressive that clip was, which is insane to me.
That's incredible to hear. That's great. I mean, it's not every day you get the the official page retweeting, and that kind of puts you on the map as well. You get some clout, and it's good. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick little break. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on. I'm not sure if you know, but by the time you guys see this, I'm gonna be in Los Angeles for the Wiz Khalifa event. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it for you guys. And speaking of PUBG, we got the Royal Guard, we have Rocket League, we have so many different games. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys real quick. Stay tuned. Those are one of the many games that Pittsburgh Knights is part of. We're part of Gears of War, Valorant, so many different games. You got to check it out at knights.gg. And we're going to go into more different announcements here, like the Women in Esports backpack, things like that. So stay tuned. But we're back here with our special guest, PK Forsythe. Now let's get into the grit. Let's get into the mobile scene. How's it feel to play PUBG after all these years? I think we're going to start in a pretty a soft spot. I see a lot of debate going on in Twitter. Are mobile gamers actual gamers? What are your thoughts on this, PK Forsythe?
I'm somebody who's actually played like a lot of PC games and just recently got into like mobile.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, for me I see it as a how should I call it? What do I call it? Like another platform where people can play. Like obviously we also like just like with PC we have like gaming phones nowadays, which is like like insane. And it's glad that some companies have taken that into consideration like a long time ago, that like the mobile scene might be like like the new thing, and it is becoming like a new thing. We have a lot of in PUBG Mobile we actually have a lot of like big names. Like right now there's an event in PUBG Mobile called like I think it's the 13th day of Halloween. They even brought in like Dr. Disrespect, probably
Wow.
one of the biggest like streamer in the world, currently plays PUBG Mobile, which is absolutely insane to me. And I feel like more people should give it a shot because it's fun. Like I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have like good devices to like play on. It's something that's very convenient if you want to play like casual games. Like it's literally right on your hand. And yeah, I just feel like mobile should be given more credit. You know.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And for the longest time, at some point, I'm like, why would anyone want a game on their phone? Until I started playing great. I have a lot of I used to have a lot of mobile games. I play a lot of games on my phone still. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, looks beautiful on my phone.
Exactly.
Chess, I think
Mhm.
I tried League of Legends on my phone. It was beautiful. It
Amazing.
was fun. Apex is coming out with its own mobile game. Look,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, it's just kind of like mobile games are just becoming part of modern culture, and it's like what you're saying. It's growing, and it's growing at an alarming rate.
Exactly.
If you look at the stats, Forsythe, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure if you've seen. I took a little
Yeah,
peek before.
I always do.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of countries, third world countries, they can't afford a giant PC like this sometimes. But what can we? What can they
Exactly.
afford? A
A
decent
phone.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that connects us all together. So I'm glad that you're kind of ahead of the curve. You're seeing it, and I can't wait to see more shots like this. Now let's talk about your PUBG. You said you started over a bit of a year ago. Were you playing PUBG on PC or console beforehand?
I actually played PUBG Mobile when it first came out, so that
So
was
you're day one.
day one. Yeah,
Nice.
I was in there when it first got. I was a week after it was released. I was already playing,
Wow.
right? And I started playing competitively back in like season two, I'd say, and went up against like like what people nowadays call as like the greats, or like the OGs, like the good OGs. And yeah,
Mm.
it was an exciting time, but I don't know, I kind of stepped away from that just because
Mm.
I I I saw a future more in content creating,
Right.
right? As fun as it was playing competitively, I just thought that content creating for me was like the move, and it was very exciting.
Yeah, it's probably a lot less stressful. Some of these pro gamers play like all day, and
Yeah.
if they don't get that W logo, chicken dinner, as they say,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's pretty stressful. Um,
Exactly.
you when you started your content creating, were you mostly on YouTube, just Twitter, Facebook?
Um, Twitch actually, that's where I started, and later on kind of went to this new platform called Trovo, and then now on YouTube as well, kind of expanding it like altogether.
Great. No, diversity is definitely very important. What would you say is your main reason for playing this game? Is this your favorite game?
At the moment, yes. I just like as I said, I feel like I'm good enough to play this game, and also I feel like I've invested a lot of time into this game, and a lot of my friends play this game, so I feel like it's kind of hard to kind of step away from
Of
it. But
course.
I do have like other games in mind, like playing Warzone and like
Yeah,
such as.
absolutely, and I understand that. I wanted to ask you. You seem someone that's very passionate in gaming. Did you grow up playing games, and if so, what games were you playing when you first started?
um I actually started on Counter Strike, and I think I
So no
was.
Mario, no N64 or anything when you were a kid.
No, I
That's
I'm pretty sure
hardcore.
they was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Counter Strike. I think I was around maybe 7 years old when I
Classic.
first started, and slowly got really into MOBA. Like I played Dota for a while, but I was very heavy on this other game called Heroes of New Earth.
Oh, I
And
know that game.
so
Yeah, I got a
yeah,
couple
it
friends
used
that.
to be
Yeah.
it used to be super popular back in the day, and it was very fast paced, and I loved that game, and I played it for so long.
So how did
Yeah.
that transition from Counter Strike, which is one of your first? Dude, most people start saying Pac-Man, Atari, or
Yeah.
Mario Party,
Yeah.
Kirby. This guy, you're just saying Counter Strike,
Yeah.
and then
Just
you
that
went
kind of
to
thing.
another. You went to a MOBA. How did we end
Mhm.
up in the mobile device realm here?
I remember my PC actually giving up on me.
Yep.
Like just months before like PUBG Mobile came around, and so at that point I didn't want to invest into like another PC just because like I was way too busy with real life. And so I just remember my sister was actually the one who told me. She was like, yo, brother, there's like this new game that I've been playing on my phone, and it's like it's really fun, and it was a shooter game, and I was like, okay, I could try it out. I feel like I have some free time sometimes, so that I could just play games. And yeah, after like we played like a couple games, and then I just remember like staying up all night and just playing the crap out of that game.
That's great.
And yeah, so I'm
And
kind of glad my sister told me about it.
the beauty of it is that you could play it anywhere as long as you have a decent signal, right?
Exactly. You could like I think there was a tournament actually, a couple years ago where there was this pro player that I think he's a caster now in the PUBG Mobile. He actually attended that tournament in a Starbucks. Him and his teammates were in a
That's
Starbucks.
incredible.
We were playing in there, and I was like, it's so convenient. Like as I said, like you don't need to be in LAN like all the time, or like be like at home like on your PC waiting.
On your
He
bed,
was
bro.
out and about. Exactly, he was out and about, and he forgot that he had a tournament, and he was like, "Oh yeah, let me hop in." It's
Yeah.
not easy.
That's incredible. You mentioned it. Some Duel Links pros, they were mentioning like this is the first time I win $3,000 from waking up in my pajamas. And
Exactly.
they're just playing their phone game. And I've seen some really crazy setups with their phones, by the way. Like some people go over the top with their phones. Anyways, let's go ahead and play a quick game. We're gonna test your knowledge on PUBG. Are you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
5 questions. You must pass with 80%, meaning that nothing happens if you fail, to be honest with you. But since we're not live right now like that, you can't really see the question. So I'm gonna read it to you and just try to pay really close attention, okay? Usually I have a visual for you, but for today we're gonna have to make it a little bit different. Okay, I'm sure you'll get this one. Question 1: what does PUBG stand for? Is it A, pretty underrated battlefield game? Is it B, player unknown battleground? C, personal underwater breathing gun? Or D, perfect umbrella battlegrounds? I'm sure you'll get this.
The answer is B, although the first one sounded very very interesting.
What was the first one? Let me go look. Pretty underrated battlefield. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I wonder whoever made this was probably on very low sleep, probably, because the other ones were just jumbled. Very good, you got it right, correct. Question 2: what is the largest map in PUBG? Here we go. Is it A, Miramar? B, I hope I say this, Erangel. I hope I say that right.
Erangel.
Erangel. C, Sanook. Hope I said that right as well. These are like Russian, I think. Or
It's Sandhawk.
Sandhawk. Okay. Oh, Sandhawk. Thank you. Sandhawk or Vekendi or D Vekendi. Which one is the largest map?
Miramar. I think it's A. Yeah, A, Miramar.
I think Miramar is like at the point where I stopped playing the game just because my friends stopped playing it.
Yeah.
Let's check it out. It is Miramar. Correct. Yes, you are 2 for 2 right now. Very good. Question 3: which scopes can be attached to an Uzi? Is it A, a hollow red dot? Is it B, a 2x red dot? Is it C, a 6x dot 2x? Or is it D, none of the above?
Currently right now we are able to actually put a hollow and a red dot, which is something a lot of people have been wanting for the longest time. So yeah, I'd go with the A.
So which one are you going to go with, A or B?
A.
A?
Red dot hollow.
You still got it, man. You got it. A is the correct answer. We're going to go ahead and go to the next question. How many islands are there in, I hope I say that, man, I'm not saying, you said it earlier, Erangel. Erangel. Thank you, Erangel. How many islands are there in Erangel? Is it A, 1? Oh, you already know?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
It should be 2.
2. All right. So letter D. Let's check it out. Oh man, it's actually letter C. Either they got it wrong or you got. Yeah, you look shocked right now. Maybe it could be. It could be an error on our part. It could be an error on our part.
No, because I guess they would consider it 3 because there's the spawn island.
That's probably why. 'Cause I think what they do is they Google these questions and they get the right answers. So. All right. Hey, listen. If you get this question right, you're still over an 80%. Okay. So here's the final question. You ready? Here we go. Last question. What is the smallest map in PUBG? Do you feel like you know this one without the multiple choice?
Hmm.
I mean, I'll just read them to you.
Sure, read them.
Okay. A. Aaron Eagle. B. Sandhawk. I hope I said that right. C. Miramar. Or D. Vekendi.
It's Sandhawk for sure.
Sandhawk. Let's check out the answer. It is Sandhawk. PK Forsythe, you
go.
can go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back because you are not a fraud when it comes to PUBG. You scored a 4 out of 5, which is an 80%, and that's exactly what you need to not be considered a fraud. We're going to take not a switch. We're going to take a quick break. I want to switch the topic real quick. For those of you that don't know, there is a league in Gears of War. It's called the KGL. If you're watching and you're a Gears head and you're good at 1v1s, it happens every week. Cash prize pool. It's an amazing event. Check it out here. We'll be right back.
Women make up nearly 50% of all gamers, yet only a small percentage of women play esports professionally. It's time we figure out how to change that. The Knights want to empower women to build their esports empire. Along with our partner PNC Bank, we are adamant about creating a more equitable future for gamers. There is no one-size-fits-all solution, so we'll be tackling the issue from all angles, featuring insights from a variety of subject matter experts and professionals. I'm Kat DeShields Moon with the Knights. Welcome to the Women in Esports podcast.
And we are back to the show. We're just about wrapping it up. I'm here with PK Forsythe. Forsythe, we're almost done. We're reaching the finale. Let's play a little game here. You just got to answer it real fast. I'm going to ask some rapid fire, and then we're going to ask some casual questions. You ready? I think you're muted. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you're muted.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. You ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right, here we go. You got to answer quickly, though. Okay? All right. Halo or Fortnite?
Fortnite.
Okay. Vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
What was the last question? I have it right here. Okay. Fries or cake?
Fries. Definitely fries.
Okay. And now you don't have to answer it so much fast. You can just take your time. Forsythe, when you're not content creating, what is it that you do? You must have other hobbies. Let's just say PUBG got deleted. Gaming got deleted, which is a tragedy, by the way. What would Forsythe be doing?
Most likely photography.
Photography. Okay. Is that something you've done for a while?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, when I was a bit younger, I fell in love with it, and gaming kind of came back to life and just sucks me.
Just sucked it out. Yeah.
Every other gamer, you know.
Yeah, no, me too. I was actually into photography too, until gaming happened, and I use a camera for like, I'm not sure if you see like the high quality, like.
Yeah.
It's a Sony, but
Amazing.
I don't ever take it out for photos, ever. So I totally relate to you. I totally get it. Listen, Forsythe, we're on an island. You can bring 3 items to entertain yourself with, but you're on an island. So please, if you're going to say your PC, remember there's no electricity. 3 items you can bring with you on a tropical island. You're stranded. Don't worry about being rescued. So don't get all complicated like I need matches and stuff like that. Let's say you get saved in like a couple days. What would you like to have? Not actually a couple weeks. Let's say a couple weeks. What would you like to have for entertainment on that island? Tricky, right? I'll tell you mine. Maybe it'll help you. For me,
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like I need a deck of cards. I feel like I could play solitaire on my own. I would love to have some kind of what's it called, fishing net or something, just to like fish. Try to catch something. And I would like to bring. I wish I had my book on me. I can't get up now, but I just ordered a new book called Dune from the movies. Definitely would love to read that. So, is there anything similar that you would like to have with you for entertainment?
I was thinking, when it comes to when you said like deck of cards, I started thinking of maybe like a chessboard. Would be nice.
Yeah, do you like chess?
I don't, but I used to kind of. Like I played it. I wish I was good at it. Nah,
If you
it's the.
if
I
you
would learn it, right? If we
yeah,
were in an island for like weeks, I could learn it, right? And
that's smart.
probably like a machete just for like survival and
Okay.
like you know gathering up like resources and I'd go with a mobile with like a mobile device. We might be stranded on like an island,
You'll
but I
just
feel
play
like
till the
you know,
battery dies.
like, yeah, basically.
Quick question: when you play PUBG Mobile, does the battery drain really quickly?
um, I actually have a device that's just for gaming, so I'm not really like
So no
worried.
battery, it's just connected to a wall or something.
It's just connected, and I just play on it until like either like the battery ran out or like I just stopped streaming. So yeah.
Heard. Understood. Understood. Listen, I'm not. Do you use Uber Eats or anything like that?
I actually do. They actually do.
Okay, so what are we ordering if you're gonna go live? Which, by the way, where can they find your Twitch channel?
You can actually go find all of my socials some EXC Forsythe. That's Twitch, Trovo, Instagram, and Twitter. And if I'm ordering
Mm.
something off Uber Eats right now, I'm feeling like a little ramen would be nice,
Solid choice.
Yeah.
Is there Chipotle in Canada?
I think in Toronto we do.
Okay.
And like that's about it though.
Have you had Chipotle? Because that's my favorite.
No, but I have been dying to try one.
Hey, listen, you'll understand. It's not that expensive, and it's like a whole like dinner. It's really good. Anyways, let's keep going. Forsythe, I think that is all for today. You told us a lot about your content creating career. You told us about yourself. You told us about a little bit into your personal life there, what you prefer and things like that. We really appreciate your time. We're actually gonna dedicate this time to you, PK Forsythe. At this part of the show, this is a time where you get to say thank you to whether it's friends, loved ones, coaches, whoever really you want, because there will be clips of this and they will be watching this assuming that you send it to them. So is there any inspirations you want to thank, any role models, parent, things like that? The microphone is yours. Take it away, buddy.
I would just like to say thank you to Clout for being my partner in crime. Would also like to say thank you to Spice for being the best personal manager, and to all the people that continue to love, or to all the people that continues to give me support and love. Always appreciate it on a daily. And I would like to say thank you as well to Shasta for just being the best person there is. And yeah.
Incredible. And again, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm going to go ahead and send you a text through Discord. At this time, you can start exiting through the call. And again, it's been such a pleasure. I hope to see more clips on you on the Nights.gg and PUBG Mobile. And I'll be very interested to see where your mobile career takes you. Before you go, do you think you'll ever switch to another mobile game? We got Apex, League of Legends. A lot of games are coming to mobile. Rumored Overwatch as well. Do you think you're gonna start maybe be a variety gamer, or you're just gonna stick to PUBG long term?
I actually have an eye on this new PUBG game that's coming out. It's called New State.
New state. Okay.
It's relatively new. It's from the same company, and it's actually supposed to be coming out like in like the matter of a couple of weeks. So
Oh.
I'm extremely excited, and yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see those clips. I'm sure you'll. This clip wasn't good. This is just one of your many clips. I didn't even see. That was just pure instinct and skill there. So again, Forsythe, thank you so much. At this time, you can exit the call. I'm going to talk to the chat a little bit, and you're good to go, buddy. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me once again, and I'll catch you later.
All right. Thank you so much. Everyone, that is PK Forsythe. Again, thank you so much for coming along the show. Let me fix this window real quick here. Sorry, this always happens when someone exits the call. Let me go ahead and fix that. There we go. It's not perfect. I'm stretched out, but we'll deal with it. Thank you so much for coming on. If you're watching this, I'm probably already in LA. Thank you, Pittsburgh Knights, for letting me come along and just learn. I really don't have that much experience having my own show like this, kind of like being the host. It's not my show, just being the host of a show. And the fact that they're giving me so many opportunities to learn and work with them, and even to go to LA with them, I feel like I want to be a Knight forever. Thank you so much, Pittsburgh Knights, for this opportunity. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Here's some videos that you gotta watch. Check out this backpack. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.